Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to part 4 of this recruitment course. This one is covering software. Most of it is going to be free for you to use. A lot of it is essential, so I would recommend getting either one or all of these softwares, depending on how you want. You can get it later if you want to do everything manually, but these are pretty cost effective. I can put a bunch of software in here. I've got a subscription to a £5,000 a year software. I'm obviously not going to mention that on a business startup. It wouldn't make any sense. So what we're going to be covering in this one, it's going to be a quick one, is like the basic software, what you use, why you use it. Also some email marketing software, which is going to be key to business outreach and cold outreach, especially early on. Some software for automation. We're going to cover that in a more detailed thing once we're all set up. Things can be automated to speed things up. And again, most of these are going to be free as well. So first one is finding emails on LinkedIn. There are a variety of software. There's about 200 of these plugins and apps. So these ones are like Google Chrome extensions. Most of them are free and paid, so they're like freemium, they call it. So you can use some free credits. I would say use all of these. Sign up to like 5 or 6 of them. Download the plugin and see which one works best for you. I personally like Apollo. I like Lead Leaper. Adapt is a very good one as well, but this one seems to be head and shoulders. So I'd recommend getting sort of Get Prospect. They seem to be doing some really good updates as well, and it works pretty much the same. The difference is Apollo IO works slightly different. It scans the emails. It has a big database, so sometimes it's more up to date and concurrent as well. There are paid ones like Lucia, they do a few other features, and Snove, but a lot of these have free trials, so try them out if you have time. And this is used to find emails of prospects we're going to be cold emailing. If you're outside of GDPR, meaning outside of Europe, you can use it to contact candidates as well. But these are predominantly for clients where I'm based. And the other one I put Danger, LinkedIn automation. Before you could get away with having loads of accounts and blasting out software for ages. However, there are some softwares you can use that are very soft. And the one I would recommend is Dripify. I put 50/50 on DuckSoup. DuckSoup is a very versatile software. Try that on your LinkedIn account. Go and have a look at their website. Dripify is another very good one. This comes highly recommended by a friend of mine. So I would say get Dripify, start looking at that, and use it very softly. And it's meant to not get your account banned, because that's the issue with the LinkedIn automation. You can get your account banned, you get a message saying, oh, you're using an automated bot. So I'd recommend those. Another one is CRMs. If you want CRM, I personally can't live without one. You can get one. Some of them are quite entry. I've put a few on here that I'd recommend. There's about 5. And I wanted to put different price points. For now, I would say free for now. Just use job websites or Google, Sheets, Google Files, store them online or on your PC or laptop. But the one I use is Bullhorn. That's costing me about 150 a month. I pay yearly, so it's a bit less. You can get a cheaper account. It's like they might have a $70 package a month. The reason these are in dollars because they're an American company. Mantel is they start at $15 a month, so you may want to use that as your sort of entry. Bear in mind you can always migrate your data to if you switch providers. Some do charge if you have a lot of data as well. I have at one point I had 2 CRMs and I was using Vincerian, and I bought JobAdder, but I never used it. But I did migrate my data over, but I kept my subscription on Bullhorn. I didn't like Vincerian in the end. It was too clunky, too much, too slow, too many clicks to get to what I needed. But they are really trying to push Vincere. I wouldn't say that's good. In all honesty, if you wanted to start one, I would go with either Bullhorn or JobAdder. Recruitly seems a lot of people recommending. There's another one I couldn't think of. I haven't looked at it, but these companies are always contacting me as well to, do you want to try our thing? Hoping I'm going to make a video on it. But in terms of the ones I recommend, either leave it for now or get something low entry if you really really get a bunch of CVs flowing out. Now this brings us to email marketing software. This is all again personal preference and what you want it to do. I would say essentially look for one that warms up your email. That would be something key with that. I personally use Lemlist. I've sent out about 2 million, over 2 million emails, cold emails, including follow-ups. With that, over the last few years, it's done me well. It's changed my, the scope of my agency, and we'll get into details on how to use that as well. GMAS I was using previously, it's pretty good. That's only for if you're using Gmail as well. There's other ones like Instantly, Quick Mail, and Mailshake is sort of dying off as well. And this is a sort of a new one that's cropped up. They do a lot on the sort of, it's quite cost effective as well. But in all honesty, I would say look at the top three, is what I would say, or the top four. I wouldn't, but you can always look at them and compare pricing and what they offer as a service. This is essential. You're looking at Lemlist costing you, they're going to probably be putting their price up. They have. You're looking at maybe a good email marketing software, £50 a month. I would say is what you should budget. Nothing more, nothing less. Just make sure it's got an email warm up as well. And another piece of software. This isn't something you're going to download. This is sort of application based online. You can use job websites. There's a bunch. There's a video in the top right which will show you some job websites. You can go through, you can do a quick Google search and you can say, where can I post a job for free? Sign up, trial them, whatever. But job websites are going to be key. And probably the main one will be, I've got my website on here, which is just, you can post jobs for free if you want. Indeed as well, you're probably going to be storing CVs on there, and you're going to be downloading it. It's the highest traffic website. And we've also don't overlook the government website, because that gets pushed out on a lot of websites. It helps get your name out there, and it helps with advertising jobs. You might get some applicants depending on your sector as well. And a lot of people have email alerts set up, so you might get some candidates there. And believe me, a lot of recruiters don't actually use it. Weirdly, I've made placements from it, and I'm like, okay, that's good. So if you have like care assistant roles, especially, I'll go on there and post. But you get a lot of, how can I put it, bad CVs on there. And yeah, do a quick Google search, and that's pretty much for beginner software, starting off software. Get these set up if you can. You might want to think, okay, I'll leave the CRM, I'll leave the email marketing software till later. I'll do it manually for now, and then later on you can sort of push it out. And as always, if you want to book a call with me, go to cansmoney.com. I'll be happy to sort of one-to-one coach you, consult with you, whatever stage your business is in. Hope this helps, and take care.